Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll do the part 3. In that we'll see how to solve quadratic equation by the factorization method. So here find the roots of the following quadratic equation by factorization. So this is the equation given. So now whenever we have to do by this one, this is the quadratic equation. So we can see the x squared term, x term, and this is the constant. Constant means this is without a variable. You know the variables can be from anything from a to z. These are the variables. So now here actually there is nothing, means the coefficient is 1. So and this first and this is the middle term and this is the last term and this is the first term. ft means the first term. So 10 into 1, that is going to be 10. So we are going to take the factors of 10 and then we are going to arrange this the middle term. Now see here, I'll show you. The factors of 10 is going to be 2, 5 and 5, 1. So these are the factors 2 and 5. So we are going to take these two factors and we are going to split this middle term. So how is this going to be? If I'm taking here 5 and 2, so I want here minus 3. So minus 3 means it should be minus 5 and plus 2 will be minus 3. So I can split it into 2. That will be minus 5x plus 2x and this is going to be the same. So now there are 4 terms here. So what are you going to do? You are going to do the grouping. So in the first group, you can see x common and what will remain in the bracket is x minus 5. This sign as it is. Now in the second group, you can see 2 is common and in the bracket will be x minus 5. And one more thing you have to remember here. So this both in the brackets is going to be the same. If you are not getting the same means you have to check that wherever what mistake you have done. So this 2 we are going to write it only once and what is outside the bracket that you are going to write in the other bracket. So x plus 2 is equal to 0. So now this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. So what will you do? X plus 2 is equal to 0, x minus 5 is equal to 0. So this will go on the other side, that is going to be minus 2 and this is going to be x is equal to. Now let us see how to solve this one. So now it is given here root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Now just by looking at this root, you don't have to be scared. Now see, I'll show you how to do this one. Now this is the first term, this is the middle term and this is the last term. So now we know this is the first and the last term. We'll take the coefficient of that one. So that will be root 2 into 5 root 2. So that will be what? 5 and this root 2 into root is going to be root of 4. So root of 4 means you know that is 2. So this is going to be 10. So you are going to take the factors of 10. So the factors of 10 is going to be 2 and 5. So now this will be as it is. This also will be as it is and this you are going to split up 7x by taking the factors, means we had the factors 2 and 5. So we can take here plus 2x and plus 5x and this is going to be the same. So now what we are going to do? We are going to do the grouping because now we have 4 terms over here. So 2 each. So now here you have to be very careful at this step because here whatever we are getting in this both brackets should be the same. So now I'll show you both the ways. Suppose we are taking just x from this one. So now what will you get here? Root 2 plus 2. And if we take from here, we can take here 5 common. So what will you get here? X plus root 2. So can you see this bracket and this bracket is not the same. So now what we have to do? We have to take here, to make both the brackets the same, we have to take root 2 and x. But then you can say that there is no root 2 over here, but I'll show you how. Now if we are taking here root 2x, so here will be x. But now this 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. That will be root of 4 and that will be 2. So here what we can do here, we can take root 2x common. So here will be x and here for this 2 you can write here root 2 into root 2. So that is going to be 2 and this is x. So hope this is clear. And now here this plus sign means it will be as it is and you will take 5 common over here and this will be x plus this will be root 2. So now can you see both the brackets are the same. So now we will write this once and this whatever is outside you will write once is equal to 0. So now this is going to be 0 and this is going to be 0. So x will be minus root 2 and this will be 2 root x is going to be minus 5. So x will be minus 5 by root 2. And now we can rationalize the denominator. So root 2 into root 2. So this is extra, so we'll write in the numerator also the same. So this will be minus 5 root 2. Root 2 into root 2 is going to be root of 4, that will be 2. So this is the answer. Now let us see for this one. So before doing the factorization, we have to see that it should be in a quadratic form. So we will expand this one. So 2x square plus 5x is equal to 3. But then what will you do in the next step? 2x square, 5x, and this we are going to bring it here. That will be minus 3 is equal to 0. So now this is in the quadratic form. That will be in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So now we'll take these two terms, that is 6. So here again I'm going to show you one more thing over here, because now this is the middle term. So 6, the factors of 6 is going to be 2 and 3. So now if we are suppose taking here, see for 2x square, I'll write it here. If I'm taking 2 and 3, 2x plus 3x, I'm splitting the middle term for this one as 2x plus 3. So what will happen here? Here I will take common will be 2x. That will be x plus 1 is going to be the common. And here what will happen here? 3, and this is minus over here. So that is going to be x minus 1. So can you see both the brackets are different? So here in this case we cannot take 2 and 3. So what we have to do, the other factors of this is going to be 6 and 1. So we need plus 5. So it will be plus 6 and minus 1. So now if we are taking this plus 6x minus 1 means minus x, and this minus 3 as it is. So now we will do the grouping and just see. Here 2x is common, so here will be x plus 3. This is minus here 1. So this will be x plus 3 here, because this is minus, so minus 3. So now both the brackets are the same, so that is going to be x plus 3, and this will be 2x minus 1 is 0. So x plus 3 is equal to 0, and 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x will be minus 3, and this will be 2x will be 1. So x is going to be 1, and this will be divided by 2. So this is the answer. Now again here, this is given x minus 3x is equal to 2 and x is not equal to 0. So now what will you do here? We'll take the LCM of this one. So this LCM is x. So what will be in the numerator? This will be x square minus 3 divided by x is 2. So now let us take this x on the other side. So that will be 2x. This will remain the same. So now because we want this to be in the quadratic form, x square here, this will be here means minus 2x, minus 3 is equal to 0. So now we will take here, because we are going to take the factors of this 1 and 3, that will be 3 ones are 3. So we are going to split up this one. So this will be, because we want minus 2, so minus 3 plus 1 will be minus 2, because 3 ones are 3. So we have these two factors. So what can be this one? Possible will be minus 3x plus x, and this was going to be the same. Now we are going to group it. Common is x, and the bracket will be x minus 3, plus sign as it is. So there is no common means we'll write here 1, x minus 3 is equal to 0. So we'll write it only once. This will be x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x minus 3 is equal to 0, or x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is going to be 3, and x is going to be minus 1. Now look at this problem here. This is x square minus r plus x sx plus rx is equal to 0. So what we are going to do here, because we cannot take the factors directly for here, because that is r plus x and not a number. So we are going to expand this one, so that this is going to be r, and this x is for both of them. So we can write here rx, and here plus minus will be minus, then sx. Hope this part is clear. And this will be, so now we got here 4 terms. So what will you do? You will take common. So x will be common from here. Bracket will be x minus r. This minus as it is. Here is common is s, and here in the bracket will be x minus r. Why here x minus y? See, minus and minus becomes plus. So this is plus is equal to 0. Now you can see the bracket is the same. So you write it only once. Outside the bracket is equal to 0. So x minus r is equal to 0, and x minus s is equal to 0. So this you take here, x is equal to r, and x is equal to s. Now look at this problem. So now we can see the denominators are different. So now we'll take the LCM of this one. So here you need extra x, and here you need x minus 1. So this is extra means also should be multiplied by x. Here also should be multiplied by x minus 1. And these two integers 1 by 2 means this is a mixed fraction. So 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5, that will be 5 divided by this 2. So 5 by 2. So here what will you get here? That will be x square. And here you can see both of them are the same. So x minus 1 whole bracket square, and the denominator will be x into x minus 1, that is the LCM. So now what will you do? This is the same. You will expand this one. So this is in the form of a minus b whole bracket square. So that is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So you can write it x square minus 2. This is a and this is b. So this will be x into 1. That will be x, and b square means that is going to be plus 1. So hope you got this x is for here and this whole thing for this one, this after expanding it. And this will be x square minus x. And this is 5 by 2. So what will we do? X square plus x square means this is 1, this is 1. That will be 2x square minus 2x plus 1 divided by this one is equal to 5 by 2. So now you are going to cross multiply this one. So 2 into 2x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 5 into x square minus x. So this will be 4x square minus 4x plus 2. That will be 5x square minus 5x. So 5, this will be here. This you take here, that will be minus 5x square minus 4x. This is going to be plus 5x, and this will be plus 2 is equal to 0. So this will be minus x square. When you solve this one, minus 4 plus 4, that will be minus x square. When you solve this one, that will be minus 4 plus 5, that will be plus x, and this will be 2. So now in a quadratic equation, whenever you get in the start minus, you have to make it to plus. So this will be plus x square. But now since you have changed this one, this also should be changed and this also should be changed. So this will be minus and this will be also minus. So hope this step is clear. Now we are going to take the factors of it. So 1 into minus 2, that will be minus 2. So minus 2 into 1, that will be minus 2 plus 1. So this will be minus 2x plus x, because the factors are 2 and 1. This is the same. So now this we will group it. X is common. X minus 2 goes in the bracket. Same sign. Nothing common means we will write a 1. This will go in the bracket. Now both the brackets same. We are going to write it only once. This is going to be x plus 1 is equal to 0. So here x minus 2 is equal to 0. Or this one x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 2 and x will be minus 1. Now here you can see the denominator is different. So now this is 15. So let us make this also to 15. And this will be also 15. So what we can do here, this will be x square minus 3x minus 150 divided by 15 is equal to 0. So what do we get here? X square minus 3x minus 150. This will go that side, that is going to be 0. So now if you take the factors, you can just look at the factors and see and adjust the middle term. You usually don't get it with the factorization method. So here we are going to, you can just do with the factorization and see whether you get this one. Usually I have tried for that and we don't get it. So you are going to use the quadratic formula for this problem. So the quadratic formula problem is minus x is going to be minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So here what is that? This is 1. So this will be a. This is b. See, along with the sign. And this is going to be c. So what you write? A is 1, b is minus 3 and c is going to be minus 150. So just plug in the values over here. So b is minus 3. So minus and minus becomes plus. This is the same. Root of b square means minus 3 square minus 4. A is 1 and c is minus 150 divided by 2 into 1. So this x is going to be 3 plus or minus. So minus 3 square means minus 3 into minus 3. Whenever there is multiplication, minus minus becomes plus. So this will be 9. So again here minus and minus, this is multiplication, that becomes plus. So then when you multiply this all three, that is going to be 600. So divided by 2. So x is going to be root of, this will be 609 divided by 2. So this is actually not the perfect one. So you can just use your calci over here because that is allowed for you. So you can put root of 609, that will be approximately 24.7 and that will be divided by 2. So now this x will be x plus 24.7 divided by 2, or this is going to be, you will take x minus that will be 3 minus, this will be 3 plus 24.7 divided by 2, or 3 minus 24.7 divided by 2. So when you add this, that should be 27.7 divided by 2, and this should be subtracted and this should be added. So that is going to be minus 21.7 divided by 2. So when you divide this, you get 13.85, and for this one you get minus, don't forget for the minus one, that will be 10.85. Now here you are going to look at this problem. Now you know first thing what you have to do, you have to expand it. So this into this, this into this, this into this, this into this. Again for this one, this into this, this into this, this into this, and this into this. So after doing that, what do you get here? When you go for this one, that will be 2y square, 8y, then will be plus 2y, and this will be plus 8. Now we will go for this one, that will be y square plus 3y, then this is going to be plus 7y, and this into this is going to 7 into 3, that will be 21. So this is the first step. Now here, let us do this extra step over here, because we are going to add this one like terms. That is going to be 10y plus 8. Here, this will be same. This again we are going to add it. That will be 10y, and this will be 20. So now what will you do? You will bring the terms to from the right to the left. So plus 2y square, and this will be here means minus y square. This as it is. If you take here, that will be minus 10y plus 8 as it is. If you take this plus 21 on this side, that is going to be minus 21 is equal to 0. So 2y square minus y square means this is 1. So that is going to be y square. This and this gets cancelled. Minus 21 plus 8, that is going to be minus 13 is equal to 0. So your y square will be plus, this will be 13. So y is going to, when you square both the sides, that is going to be, whenever you square both the sides, that should be always plus or minus. So that will be, this is not a perfect square, so you have to write in a square root sign. So y is equal to root of 13, or y is equal to minus root of 13. So 3 into this one minus is equal to 0. So what you can do, you can expand it and get the answer, but now you can see both the brackets are same. So what are you going to do here? You will take, we'll say let y is equal to 2x minus 5. So what will you get here? 3y and square. Here will be minus 5, and for this one we have considered y, so that will be 5y is equal to 12. So this is the same, this is the same, this take on this side. So minus 12 is equal to 0 to make it to quadratic equation. So now you will take 12 3s are 36. We'll take the factors of 36. So 2 18s are, 2 9s are, 3 3s are, and 3 1s are. So now we have to, this is the middle term, we have to take the factors in such a way. These are the factors. We are arranged in such a way that you get minus 5. So what will be this here? Here will be 9 and here will be 4. So we can write a minus 9 plus 4. That is going to be minus 5. So this we can put it minus 9y plus 4y. This is the same. So now we are going to group it. So 3y bracket will be y minus 3. This will be plus. So from this 4 we will take, and this will be y minus 3 is equal to 0. So both the same. So y minus 3 is here. This will be 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. So this should be equal to 0, or this should be equal to 0. So y will be 3, and this 3y will be minus 4. So y will be minus 4 by 3. So now if we are taking here y is 3, so what will be 2x minus 5? So 2x minus 5 will be, we are going to take that as, because that is considered as y. So here this is 3, means because y is equal to 2x minus 3, we can also write a y is equal to 2x minus 5, sorry, 2x will be, this will be 3 plus 5, that will be 8. So x is going to be 4. And when we consider this y as minus 4 by 3, so we are going to put in this equation. You can write an equation over here is equal to y. So this will be 2x minus 5 will be minus 4 by 3. So when we solve this one, so you should get here, this 2x will be 11 by 3. So x will be 11 by 3, and this goes on the other side. So that is going to get divided. That will be 1 by 2. 2 becomes, when you go change the side, that is going to be 1 by 2. So that will be 11 by 6. So we can write here x is 4 or x is 11 by 6. Now here, see, this is x minus 1 and this is x plus 1. So actually, if both were same, then we could have taken a plus b and a minus b. But here both are different. So what are you going to do? You are going to expand it. So now here will be, you're going to multiply as x plus 1. So this also should be x plus 1. Here will be x minus 1. So here also should be x minus 1. So what will you do? You will write here 1 into x plus 1 means x plus 1 and this plus 1. And the denominator is x plus 1. For this one, you will write here x minus 1 and this minus 1 and your denominator is x minus 1 because the LCM, and this is the same. So here x plus 1 that will be plus 2, same, x minus 1 will be minus 2, same, this also will be same. So now here what you can do here is you can just put it together because there is a multiplication sign over here. So why we are putting it together, this into this one, we are putting x plus 2 and x minus 2, and this is the denominator is x plus 1 and x minus 1 is 7 by 8. So now you can see this is in the form of a plus b and this is a minus b. So you know the formula for a plus b and a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So you should know, be thorough with this formulas. So now we can see a square. A square means this will be x square. And b square means that should be, that is minus. So minus here. 2 square will be 4. Same for the denominator. This will be x square and this will be minus 1. That will be 7 by 8. So this is important one. So now we are going to cross multiply. So 8 will come on this side along with this one. This will go there along with 7. So now this will be 8x square minus 32. This will be 7x square minus 7. So this is the same. This will come here minus 7x square minus 32. Minus 7 will be plus 7 is equal to 0. So this should be x square minus 25 is 0. So x square will be 25. So x is going to be, when you square both the sides, that should be plus or minus 5. So x is going to be 5 or x will be minus 5. So find a quadratic equation whose solution set is minus 2 and 5. So here what is that? This is the solution set given. And you have to find a equation. So now sum of the roots of r1 and r2, that is minus b by a, and product of the roots, that is c by a. So here what we can see, this is given, this will be r1 and this will be r2. So sum of the roots means what we can write here, r1 plus r2. So this will be minus 2 plus 5, that is going to be 3. And here product of the roots, that will be r1 r2. This thing is only for your information. What is that? So here r1 r2, that will be minus 2 into 5, that will be 10. So now what will you do? That is, we have a into x minus r1 into x minus r2 is 0. So now what will you do? This a into what is r1? R1 is minus 2. So this minus and minus becomes plus. Here we will write x, and what is r2? R2 is 5. So minus same, here 5 is equal to 0. So now what you are going to do is a will write as it is, this into this one, this into this into this, and this into this. So we can, this is the equation, this one is equal to 0. So here, this is a, this is going to be what? When you solve this one, that is going to be minus 3x minus 10 is equal to, this is the same, is equal to 0. But now if you take this is multiplication, if you take this on the other side, so that is going to be 0 divided by a, which is going to be 0. So we are just going to ignore that part and just write here x square minus 3x is going to be 0. So this is the equation. Again it is given 1 and minus 2. So this is r1 and this is r2 given over here. Sum of roots means r1 plus r2. You add this one. So that will be minus 1. Product of roots means r1, r2. You will multiply this one. That will be minus 2. Again put the values of in this equation, this one. This is the general form. A into x minus, this is 1. This will be, this is minus 2. So minus and minus becomes plus. 2 is equal to 0. Again expand this one. After expanding you get this one is equal to 0. So x square here. Bring this like terms here. So that will be plus x and this minus 2 is equal to 0. So this is multiplication. See, this goes on the other side, that will get divided 0 by a, that will be 0. So this remains, that will be x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now here find the value of x if a plus 9 is equal to minus 1 and x square plus ax minus 24 is equal to 0. So a plus 9 is equal to minus 9. So a will be minus 1 plus this will be minus 9. So a is going to be minus 10. So what will you write here? First we are going to take this one. So since we got the value of a, we will put here in place of a, we'll write a minus 10. Minus 24 is 0. So now we are going to use the same method. We are going to split this one by taking the factors of 24. That will be minus 12 and plus 2. Because this is minus here, you will write a minus 12 plus 2, that is going to be minus 10. This is the same. So now we will group it. X is common in the bracket x minus 2. This is the sign the same. From this common is 2. X minus 12 is equal to 0. So x minus 12 and this will be x plus 2 is equal to 0. This is going to be equal to 0 or this is going to be equal to 0. So x is going to be 12 and x will be here minus 2. So now we will take the next problem, that is question number 4. So if x is greater than 0 and x is a is greater than not equal to x is not equal to 0 and a is not equal to 0, you have to solve. This is the equation given. Now look at here. First we'll write here, this is the same. Here we are going to expand, that will be ab plus b square divided by ax. So now what you can see, the LCM here is going to be ax. So here you need extra x, here also x, here extra a, so here also a. So now what will happen here, this will be x square, this will be a into a plus b and the bracket divided by ax, and this is going to be the same. So now you can see the denominator, that is ax, both the sides. So if you have both the sides means you don't have to write it, because even if you want extra step you can put this here. So this will go in the numerator. So this and this gets cancelled. If you don't understand why to cancel both of them. So this is one extra step you can do. Otherwise you can just, whenever the denominator is same on both the sides, you don't have to write it again. You just have to cancel out. So now here this will be x square minus a square minus ab, that will be this one. So now x square will be, we just want x square here. This will be here, when you take this on that is going to be plus a square. This will be plus ab, because we are changing the side, this on the same side, so as it is. So x square will be a square plus ab, that is going to be 2ab, and this is the same. So x square will be, so now see here, whenever you know that formula a plus b whole bracket square, that will be a square plus 2ab plus b square. So this is here, so you can write for this one as a plus b whole bracket square. So when you square both the sides, so what you get, x will be plus or minus, that will be a plus b. So now once you are going to take x is equal to a plus b, and the second one you will take x is equal to minus into a plus b. So x will be a plus b, or when you expand this one, minus a minus b. So this is the answer. So given that 2 is the root of the equation, this is the equation given, and that the equation px square has equal roots, then find the values of p and q. So now let us take this equation first. So what will you do? That they said 2 is the root. So wherever you see x, you are going to put 2. Here 2, rest all is the same. So what will happen here? 2 square is going to be 4. 4 3s are 12. And here is 3. So minus 3p is equal to 0. So minus 3p, here it goes here, that will be minus 12. Both the side is negative means it is going to be positive, or you can do one thing. You can write as one more step, minus 3p is equal to minus 12. And p will be minus 12, and this will go on the other side, that is going to be minus 3. So that is going to be 4, minus becomes plus 4. So p is 4. Now this, after getting p is equal to 4, you are going to use in this equation because it has equal roots. Now let us take the equation down. And the quadratic equation ax square plus bx x square x plus, this is in the form of this form. To have equal roots, the rule is discriminant must be equal to 0. So that discriminant is b square minus 4ac. So here what do you have? This a is p, b is minus q, and c is 9. So we can put this one over here. So that is going to be minus q square minus 4 into P into 9, that is 0. So minus Q square will be Q square here. This will be 36, but minus 36P is equal to 0. So now this will be this one Q square capacities, but now you know the value of P, which you got it over here, that is 4. So you are going to put that 4 over here in place of this P. So what will happen? Q square. This is going to be 144 minus 144 is equal to 0. So Q square, if we take on this side, that will be 144. So when you square both the sides, you know 144, that is a perfect square, 12 into 12. So Q will be plus or minus, this is important, 12. So P will be, we got the P as 4, and yes, Q will be, once you can write here plus 12, and the other one will take it minus 12. So you got the values of P and Q. So by this one, we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of other parts. Thank you.